welcome to SpeedGaming, the Super Mario 3 Randomizer League Season number 3, the Tanuki Division. In its fourth week, I am William in Texas. I've got Angelic Jade alongside me doing commentary this evening. We've got Dr. Torstol, MrEgaming, and Sinister-Sama all going a fourth round in the Tanuki Division. I'm going to get them started without further ado, and then we will go over the settings as we get started. This is open mode. So like we've seen the last, or open world mode rather, the last few weeks you've been seeing that. You get to pick the order of the worlds you play in. Items stay in your inventory apart from hammers and clouds. Items will cost coins to use though. This is Kaizo week. This is our theme this week. So things get a little bit trickier. You're going to have a faster boss bass for the Tanukis. Suns will start sooner. Bowser hitboxes adjusted. No cuddling Bowser this week. Rebo on stop. We also have time attack, but power-ups will restore your time. Those are the settings this week. We don't have the crazy boom booms like the other divisions have. Thank God. Those are a bit of a pain. And I have sent them on their way. We should see some Mario 3 in just a moment. How are you doing tonight, Jade?
I am doing fantastic, and you are right. Thank goodness you guys do not have to deal with fast boom boom. It is chaos all the way. But the time attack, that's something new for the Tanukis, right?
I believe this is new for us. And here we go. So the way time attack works, if you take damage, you will have your time knocked down to the next 100 seconds increment. And if you have less than 100 seconds, you're going to die.
Oh, so they're going to have to pay attention to damage boosting strats. It might not be the best thing to do. And already perfectly invalid.
We have a 5 and we have a couple of 4s as far as first choice of world. 4 and 5 seems to be the popular choices since you get a chance to get a bunch of items and potentially early. I personally like 4 because sometimes you get to bro the first thing and you find out you get to mine hammers the rest of the seed.
Yeah, that's a good thing about 4. The only time I go to 4 first is I've already went to 5 and then seen what a mess 5 was and then fluted to 4.
Yeah, the triple forter with the Force Twisty Castle.
Oh.
That's exactly what you want in World 5.
Oh, man.
So this is the last week of regular season. Just to go over the playoff scenarios real quick. I'll pull up my standings real quick to remind myself. Dr. Torstol is sitting on 36 points. As long as he runs both seeds tonight, he's going to clinch one of those 4 final round spots, as we have him in the cheap hand. So Torstol basically in. MrEgaming has won every seed so far, and he's clinched.
Wow.
For Sinister-Sama, it's going to be a bit tighter. To have a chance, he's going to have to win both seeds tonight, and then hope that I finish third in both of my seeds on Friday night. And that would force a tie and a sudden death round, which would be exciting.
That it would be.
MrEgaming in 1-3. See if he goes for the item. I imagine this early in the seed, you go for the item.
Oh, yeah. It feels like it would be the right call.
Sama in World 3 F1. First fourth, the door 6 fourth. Torstol gets the power up that time. MrEgaming going for the item. Let's find out what it is. Oh, it's a dud!
Aww.
That white mushroom means it's something, it's either a program dud or it's something that he already has.
Oh, that stinks. Hate to see it.
As he heads into the sauna.
Man, those bros hitboxes, it's so aggravating every time.
Yeah. Just when you think you have it figured out, it's the other way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 3 coins, though.
He's going to take his full complement of 50 coins here.
Oh, yeah.
So, in open world, the most coins you can have is 50, and you'll use those to buy items. You don't get 1-ups from coins. What we will do is give you additional 1-ups on the end-level cards. 3 of anything not matched is going to be at least a 2-up. As we see MrEgaming going to the airship here.
Very nice. I hate to see that treasure chest as the reward every time in the beginning. It just stinks.
We see Sama with the Karibo shoe. You stomp on that Karibo, you get the boot, and he takes damage, which he gets rid of the boot. He does lose the 100 seconds, just like he took damage any other way. MrEgaming getting through the the airship, rather. I'll mark him as done. We see the 2-up for Sama. Gonna have to play the sauna. That was the answer. Oh, takes a dip.
Oh, that was oh crap! I jumped right, but didn't jump big enough.
Yeah, shorted the jump. We've all done it.
Oh yes, more often
Looks
than
like
I'd like to admit.
Looks like a mushroom from the World 4, each letter.
I'm glad you're
Still
paying
went down.
attention to that. I cannot keep track of 3 people.
I'm just lucky if he can. And fire kill for Roy, so we don't know if he's our boy or if he's a bum.
I'm
In any
hoping he's our
case-
boy.
Torstol made him nice and crispy, so that's 1 world down for Dr. Torstol. Trying to become the first player ever to win. No, not is that him? Or let me not put my foot in my mouth. It's MrEgaming actually, who's trying to become the first player to win every seed in regular season. And World 4 is a cloud. So either that randomized to a cloud or it's something he already has.
I love getting a cloud, but man, I would much rather have power-ups in the open mode.
Yeah, you want those power-ups early. And Torstol going for World 6. That's Piranha for it. Sama getting through World 4. Nice job.
Trap star, Dr. Torstol, it's a trap.
Really wants that. It's not when you have fire. Like, I don't think it's really worth it. Like it's a star or it's something that's not that helpful. And yeah.
It's bound.
Oh, takes the damage.
Either kill you or one of the plants are gonna shoot right at your face.
Oh, and he takes the dip.
That time attack is a little scary. You automatically out of nowhere hear the time thingy for under 100 seconds. That's terrifying. And
Torstol going in small and already knows that that's a 1-up, so probably not going to go for that power-up. Sama in Troll Fort.
Oh no.
That's a tricky jump when he got all those fireballs shooting at you.
Right, and
He's gonna bail! He's gonna bail! I think he's gonna come back when he has an item.
Do not blame them there. Do not blame them.
That's a good choice, I think. Gonna give World 4 a try. We saw World 4 pretty sane.
Right. I mean, pretty mild for a seed, honestly. I've seen a lot of Garbo lately, so...
Sama making another attempt to Troll Fort, dies to the dry bones.
That dry bones, when he's up there, if you don't pause for a second when you're running there, you're gonna face plant him every time.
I see MrEgaming getting through 1-4.
Oh! That was so close. Sama almost ate the dry bones again.
Yeah. The tight jump. You see MrEgaming onto his second airship. I'm going to switch the audio to MrEgaming since I believe that is first place at the moment.
Yes, this would be second world down for them. Now, is it the same with the power-ups? Are they the easy power-up system?
No, we're not using the easy power-ups with Tanuki.
I see.
MrEgaming getting the fire kill on Roy.
Sinister
his
is
second world.
6 6.
Unfortunate. I think he really wants that flower, and I don't blame him. I really want that flower. I'm not even playing.
Exactly. Oof, I hate this level so much.
Torstol going to go for the item and going to be disappointed. Oh, it's a Tanuki suit.
Ooh, cute suit. Let's go.
Tanuki suit for the Tanuki division.
Love to see it. Oh, this ain't a terrible, terrible N the 6/6. He had fire most of the way, so. Oh my goodness.
Oh, almost got cheaped.
My heart there. It sank.
SpeedGaming loses the flower. This is not an acceptable seed. Now, this is my fault. I rolled this. It's not valid. It's not acceptable.
Perfectly
And we're not even 10 minutes in.
invalid.
It's nothing. The seed is nothing.
It's perfectly invalid and unacceptable. I approve.
Sama going into a toad house and getting disappointed.
Made a Tanuki is a real animal? Oh, a Tanuki
yes, it
dog. Hold on, I gotta Google that.
Yes, a Tanuki is an actual animal.
Oh my god. It looks like a mixture between a raccoon and a dog. That is so cute. So ugly, it's cute. Aw. I love it. I learned something new today. Thank you.
Alright, so Torstol gets through World 4, and looks like World 3 is basically free. Sama getting the Wendy kill.
Very nice.
Sama hanging in there.
Oh, I thought MrEgaming was gonna kiss that Koopa at the end there.
Goes for the Tanuki suit, and gets donut for it.
Not a bad fort to have a cute suit on though, because you can just flutter right over. Didn't lose it. Let's go.
And Fort Knox for Torstol has the Tanuki suit, and not going to bother picking up the 10 coins that he's short, just going to go straight for the exit.
Don't blame them.
Yeah, not enough coins to warrant the 5 seconds, I don't think.
No. Now, if he was like, I'd say under 25 or even under 30, then I would do it definitely. But 10 coins, not really worth it in my opinion.
Yeah. Agreed there. We see Sama and MrEgaming both on the World 2 airship, which is in World 1. I didn't catch what Sama did. Like, were there some clouds being used there?
I didn't catch it. I was actually looking at MrEgaming's screen at the time.
MrEgaming getting the fire kill. That's 3 worlds down. Sama also using numerous fireballs.
One hit chump Larry. Ooh,
They're neck
statue
and neck.
crats.
We have Torstol in Bronavort, yeah.
Aww.
Oh!
No.
Takes the dive.
That's
And the
so
worst thing is, he
sad.
doesn't even know that's 1-up. Like, he's going to do that again. And he's going to then get disappointed. We get a cloud for MrEgaming. He's going to go to the desert up next.
Just flutter right on through there, Dr. Torstol.
And Sama goes into World 5, one of the longer worlds, and MrEgaming playing 2-3.
Good thing they caught themselves there. Oh, nice statue strat there on Torstol's side.
And one of the mods with this open world mode is you can do that. Like, you can move around in statue mode. You will be heavier.
Yeah, it feels a little weird. Like you're slippery. Aww.
The damage, there's a double damage. Torstol under 100 seconds, but he's small, so the damage would be bad news either way. 2 hits. 3 hits. 4 hits. Boom Boom's going the distance. That's 5 hits.
Big Boom Boom there.
MrEgaming was hoping he could avoid this fort, which is forgettable fort, and checks the pipe, finds out he's got to play it.
Ooh, Sama, be careful. Those cheeps, they like to boom you off the edge.
Star makes his life a little bit easier getting through there. Ants are going to give us clouds.
Ooh.
Nice item. And the other hand stages are going to have that same prize, and Sama going to get a top up on the coins. Going to get the 1-up as well.
Free life,
And
never go without
that's
it.
rankless.
Double rankless, let's hack and go.
And Torstol got through World 6 that time.
Ooh, MrEgaming dodging that fireball like a pro. Nice.
So all of our players have completed 3 worlds now.
They flying through these. Aw, Sinister was robbed out of their fire flower. That fireball went right through the middle of that Goomba.
Torstol taking on Troll Fort now. Sama getting towards the end of 1-4. Torstol gets cornered.
Sandwich. Oh, MrEgaming took Bob with them down the pipe. Let's go. Sorry.
Always fun to see that. Sama making his way through 1-4. Where was this level last week when we had Scavenger Hunt?
Right?
1-4 is one of the levels, for those of you who don't know, where you can go for White Mushroom House and then either get a P-Wing or an Anger, depending on what world you're in. Would have been nice when we needed to have the 8 items, but too big of a detour to justify right now.
Oh, MrEgaming almost got sniped by that Chunk Bros hammer.
Sama's in the World 5 airship, and well, he's in World 5. That airship, I don't know what world that is. Is that 6, maybe?
6, yes.
It's been too long since I played vanilla. You people have corrupted me. I don't know what the vanilla order is anymore.
That would be what I call yellow shit, because warpless or not, you just jump as big as you can to get to the other side.
And Sama's through World 5, and Sama actually has completed the most worlds.
Very nice.
It's a dark art to figure out who's actually in the lead, where the world's order is not equal, but a little Sama audio here.
Let's go. Get that fire kill. Very nice, Dr. Torstol. And fire kill on MrEgaming's side for more.
Nice. Nice work. World 3 and World 2. I'm doing my best to do the tracking here. So I may miss one of these. No promises, but I believe everybody's completed 4 worlds at this point, so this is anyone's game.
Oh yeah, they're all really close, and you are doing fantastic, William.
Thank you. I'm trying to get us some more Sama audio. I really hope that I'm pressing the right button.
I can hear Sama's audio, so...
It's pretty quiet on my end.
Yeah, it is a little quiet, unfortunately. Ooh, frogs.
Apologies for that. Torstol about to complete Worlds 1. Worlds 1 really quick.
That map looked dreadful, though.
Thankfully, we do have the breakable rock in Worlds 1 for the Tanukis, and also hammers do break locks in these seeds.
I miss the World 1 rock being broken. Not gonna lie.
Now, I'm not sure. I don't know exactly how torstol handled it, but I assume there was a hammer being used. And torstol's completed 5 worlds now.
Oh, don't get caught up by the cheap, Sama. You got this.
You've got the sun flying around.
Just stay high.
Oh no, he dies.
Oh,
He got cheaped. MrEgaming got cheaped as well.
Oh no.
He's got a cloud.
Very nice.
Good use of the cloud. He knows he'll never have to come back there. So Sama's making his way through 4-2, and we see that Wendy is open.
Cute, funny gaming side.
I made an interesting discovery the other day. So 4-2 is one of the levels where you can get White Mushroom House. I ran into one of my practice seeds. I didn't get White Mushroom House. Turns out if there's an angry sun, there's something with the way the randomizer was done to where, like, if you have an angry sun, you don't get the White Mushroom House.
Oh, really? I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I made this discovery, and I brought it up on our SMB3R Discord, and yeah, somebody had responded. I think it was Mac, who, Mac as in Mac Patcher.
Yes, Macobra. Yeah. So many of the top runners are absolutely amazing with this game. Like these patchers and the randomizer in general. It's awesome.
MrEgaming picks up a hammer. And you can have some fun here. Like we could actually, and he may actually. We'll see what he'll give it a shot. I was going to say you could potentially cloud and then hammer, and not have to play Piranha for it.
You're gonna find that out is useless, MrEgaming. Ooh, nice dodge and swerve by MrEgaming in 7F2. Holy smoke.
It's through there. He's kept the fire suit the whole way. No! Commentator's curse.
Instantly cursed. Oh, that stinks.
Sama getting through the desert. Good job, Sama. Torstol in one of the 6 beta stages.
When in doubt, P-wing it out. Just make sure.
Does he not have a cloud, I wonder?
Oh! I thought I seen a cloud.
You see World 7's pretty cheap for torstol.
Cautious MrEgaming.
Threading that needle. Gets down there.
At least it's a behaving hotfoot at the other end of 7M2. It's annoying, but at least it's behaving.
Torstol through World 7. Torstol in the lead. Remains in the lead.
Sama didn't stock up on coins in Fort Knox.
Yeah, with that level of coins, I might have, but it's also so easy to forget.
It is. If you're not, like this is relatively newer, the open world.
It's one of those strats that's specific to open mode.
Yes.
So like that's you have to remember. You have to, and I've struggled with this a few times. Like actually remembering to do the thing for the open world.
You know how long it took me to, in the tournament, to remember that World 1 rock was breakable?
Probably much too long.
Oh yeah.
Probably at least one unnecessary stage. That's what I would guess.
1 or 2.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh crap, I could have just did this, and then by that time it was too late, so just finish it out.
MrEgaming looks like he's going to take a dive in Fort Knox, slap on a suit. I would certainly expect him to go get the coins.
Oh yes, being as low
He's
as
only
they
got
are.
12 left. No, he's not!
Unless they
Surprising.
Oh. Confident
Just what
enough
I know.
not to need the coins. I respect that. Ooh, we got a P-Wing from Sama too in 7F2. As soon as I say something.
Honestly, with this configuration, I probably just deboost my way through and he dies to the fireball.
That was just bad plant movements there. Like, that pattern was so bad.
I think he's doing a fort check. He's looking to see if this is 2 forts or 3.
Was 7F2 required?
I don't believe it is required. I think he's going to go play the other fort.
I mean, honestly, it's 7F2. I am all for clouding, skipping. It doesn't matter to get it out of there.
I think he just doesn't trust that there's a bridge that's not built or something. I think he needs to see if there's locks. And MrEgaming completes Ice World.
Oh.
Nice to the bro, and he's going to be down to his final life.
Oh, no!
Oh, no! Water! Water! No!
Oh.
No, Sama!
Only a couple levels. Only a couple. Oh, not even. They're good. They're golden.
Yeah, the forts stay clear. That's the good news. And you get to keep your items. You lose all your coins, though.
I hate that. I strongly believe that we should keep our coins after game overing.
Yeah, which this is the behavior in vanilla, to lose all your coins.
I know.
Open worlds, it means a lot more.
Oh, yeah. The only time I'd complain about it is in open world. But yeah, no, it really stinks when say you have 50 coins and you game over to a boom boom or a bro or something on accident and then you're done.
Sama's playing Carpet Fort. I didn't see anybody else play it, so I'm going to say it's not required. Unless, like, we were just both totally asleep at the wheel.
Very possible. Salutes for Air Force, though.
Yep, the Air Force.
Oh, 7F2 is the bridge maker? Of course it is.
Okay, Piranha Fort was required, okay.
So yeah, I didn't see anyone else do this fort. Not that I can remember anyways.
Yeah, so this was not required. I think this probably just breaks the other lock we saw on that last screen. Dr. Torstol in his final airship. MrEgaming 2 levels behind, two levels and the Piranha, unless he can box it.
Dr. Torstol trusting the screws on 7 airship. Never trust them.
All right, how many bridges in World 8?
4.
Max Chaos, let's go, 4.
I
like
always
it.
want Max Chaos. As long as I'm not playing.
Sama's kind of hung up here. And another consideration is, like, maybe you actually go and play a level and try to get some coins.
I mean, I did that earlier. I went into quite a few levels trying to get coins in my seeds earlier because after that game over, it's so hard with no coins.
Yeah, he's probably thinking to himself, I really wish I hadn't beaten Fort Knox already.
Right? This is the time you remember, oh crap, I already did Fort Knox.
Gets the fireball once again. MrEgaming gonna pick up that fire flower.
Oh, we had another tank there. Oh, I missed it. Salute!
Super tank. MrEgaming on his final Koopa fight.
Choose never lose.
And we didn't see any. I'm sorry, we didn't see any locks on that first screen.
The second pipe is a troll pipe. Of course it is.
No locks on this screen either. The dream is alive. We have had a 4 cleared though. Maybe there's a lock that's already disappeared. There's a lock. And there's a fake tank. Just dive into the quicksand.
You can do this, Sinister. You got this. I'd grab that one up though every time just to be safe.
Well, Wayne, at this point, he's not going to lose any progress if he game overs, so probably not much benefit.
I wish it could have been 8F, because then he could have at least got some coins.
Yep. Speaking of 8F, that is where Dr. Torstol is. Okay, we do see that there were 2 locks. I think MrEgaming skipped the super tank on that first screen.
Oh.
It shows the hammer of the lock. And Bowser's free. There is a required fort in front of it.
Alaska, let's go. And you got a cloud, Sinister-Sama.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a bridge, as
Got
we just saw.
Coins though. Got coins from the hand
Coins are good.
stage.
He's got 2 cracks at it with the P-Wing.
Yep, you can do. Oh!
Little deboost from Torstol, or maybe it was an eaten input. I don't know if that was intentional. Okay, just keep pushing through, Sama. There you go. Next jump. Get your power up. There you go.
Just watch out for this straight fireball.
Clock problems. MrEgaming about to go into Bowser. Has fire. Has the star.
Let's go. Nice!
That's the clip. Disco is dead. And now Torstol is right there on that final screen. Gonna go through Alaska. MrEgaming's to lose, though.
Oh, the donuts are terrifying, though.
MrEgaming looking to keep that win streak alive.
Oh, man. This is every single one if he finishes here.
Sama in the airship. Survive Piranha Fort. MrEgaming 35 fireballs. Gets it!
Bowser down. Let's go.
MrEgaming going to keep the streak alive. MrEgaming going to take our first seed of the night. We will have a second one, though. So, stick around.
Official time, 31 minutes, 55 seconds. Let's hecking go.
Nicely done. MrEgaming showing us why he's in the finals.
Oh, definitely.
Got through World 6. Has Pipe World to go. Pipe World was a pretty quick one, if I recall correctly.
Yes, I believe it was, the fastest world?
One of the fastest, like, without hammers or anything to shortcut it.
And is it vanilla statue room? Yeah, it's vanilla.
That's right. Vanilla statue room.
Love it. Makes it so
Some
nice.
of us even know the vanilla pattern. I may not be one of them. Torstol going for the fire kill.
I will one day learn P-Speed statue room strats for Warpless. One day.
Oh, he takes the damage.
Dang, only a few fireballs away, too.
And Bowser hitbox is fixed this week. So no more cuddling Bowser. Tanukis were able to do that until this week.
I miss cuddle strats.
All right. Dr. Torstol
GG.
taking second. Dr. Torstol, I believe, has clinched his spot in the final round now.
Final.
Unfortunately, Sama is going to be eliminated from finals contention. But you know what? We've seen lots of improvement. Every week we've seen improvement. And I think he's going to throw in the towel here.
Oh, definitely. Final time for Dr. Torstol, 33 minutes, 52 seconds. And yes, Sama said no. I do not blame them there.
Understandable. Pretty common to see when you're the last player left and there is another seed to come. But good run. You know, Piranha Fort caught him out, unfortunately. And that's just how Piranha Fort is sometimes. Like, it's just not feeling generous. So
7F2
stay
will do
tuned.
that.
Stay tuned. We're going to get set up for the next race. And we'll be right back. Tanuki Division Mario 3 Randomizer Week Season 3 competition here. I'm William in Texas once again, and Jade alongside me as we wrap up the regular season for these three players, Dr. Torstol, MrEgaming, and Sinister-Sama. Torstol clinched his final spot just now with the second place finish. MrEgaming was already in. He's undefeated. Sama just playing for pride at this point. Only one final spot left to fight for. And we'll see the outcome of that on Friday. It'll be me versus Sharky there. All right, so same settings as before, and we're going to get these runners sent on their way. Just looking at chat, you know, Danny P. Speed, our organizer, laying out the scenario there. If you have questions in the chat, feel free to ask them. I saw questions about runners and their chats during the race. It's pretty common for runners to not have their chat open or have it in emote mode during these races, just to make sure it stays a blind race as intended. So it's nothing personal when they're doing that. It's just just the nature of the game that we're playing here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So imagine somebody found out, well, there's this item in this other world, and say, or hey, you've got Atlantis coming up. That would
Right.
like that
Not that people would intentionally backseat during it. Accidents happen, though.
wander in and they don't know. So
Exactly.
yeah, so that's the situation there, and here we go. We'll see where these runners decide to start. It looks like a 5 and a couple of 4s. So
Ooh.
yeah, it's up to each runner how to handle that, and like it's pretty common. Like I run in emote only, not that I have a ton of viewers or anything. So yeah, so that's what we'll say about that. That's pretty normal. Sama going the underneath strat here under the navy.
Chocolate milk strat, let's go.
And you can swim under that ship. Most people don't know that. It is a little bit slower, but it is a heck of a lot safer.
You gotta be careful though, because without this scroll, you can get stuck.
Yep.
It might have happened to me once or twice.
Escalator forward, and we're still gonna take the ride.
This looks like a
No
pretty
power up.
tame 4.
No power up means no damage boost opportunity. And there we go.
Plenty of power-ups here though. Oh, bad waffle.
Fort knocks right away.
Free coins, let's go.
3 coins. He's going to take them. He's not going to take them. He's going to take a few of them. And then there's a few more in this Tanuki room. I can understand it, though. If you were to get all the coins, it would be a full cycle and another P-switch, and that's too much time.
Yeah. I mean,
Whereas,
they got
like, if you,
20, over 20, so they're good.
if you had the tail, you could just dive to the bottom, like underneath all the coins, and there's another door that takes you to the second room. So it's actually just a small detour if you have the tail, but if you don't, different story. And Sama getting the... gonna go get the tail. MrEgaming through Fort Knox, and that builds the bridge.
Some nice early game levels with coins in it so far.
Yes, that's what you want early in one of these open world seeds. You want coins.
Oh, yeah.
Someone asking what the goal of this seed is. It's pretty straightforward, actually. You just complete all the worlds and you beat Bowser. So, yeah, the big difference here is how the items behave, and you get to decide what order you play the worlds in. Last week was a little different with the scavenger hunt, where you only had to complete a handful of worlds and you needed to pick up items.
Oh, and if they take damage, time goes off their clock.
Yes, that's right. We do have time attack on, just like we did on the previous seed. And Sama, first one into the airship.
Very nice. And the cute suit, too. Oopsie, I have no
And
sound
MrEgaming, he slaps on the suit for the bro fight. I imagine the bro and the choice to go to the mushroom house were probably related. One up got away from him, unfortunately. Sama threw the airship.
I don't have any sound for game right now.
I'm going to try turning his audio up again.
Did you go to Sama?
I'm on Sama, yeah. Sama's audio is not coming through. It doesn't seem like. Our apologies for that. So
So
I'm
sorry, y'all.
gonna give us somebody else's audio. These things happen. It's a live broadcast, and sometimes things don't quite go to plan. The technology doesn't want to cooperate sometimes.
Technology at its finest.
All right, so I've got us MrEgaming's audio. MrEgaming about to complete his first world.
Oh, look at that too.
I did not catch that.
That looked a little weird. I mean, early pipe, but you still gotta play a couple levels.
We're still in the World 6 beta.
See, I like this beta.
Yeah, not like the other ice beta that we won't talk about.
P-wing strats all the way on that one. Oh, that stinks that that ship went the other way. Come back across the level so Sama can play you.
You know what? Sama's got basic forward, and he doesn't have a tail anymore. I really hope this is a tail. It is.
Very nice.
So he can potentially go and get this item. He's got to get this hot foot to move over, though.
Yeah.
Trying to jump over, not going to get you to speed. Your best bet is to corral him to one side or the other.
Yep, I'd like to stand on that edge there, let him go all the way over, then jump and he'll despawn. There you go. Thankfully it was a cooperating hot foot. Ooh, that's nice.
It's a hammer. Torstol doesn't need the coins. He is in the coin ship, though, hoping to find himself an item. And a one-up.
with that hammer, I'd want to go to 6 next. I don't know how right or wrong that would be, but when I get 1 hammer, if 2 is already out the window, my thought process is go to 6, see if that'll be useful. What would you do?
Yeah, I would say 6 is the best choice, and then 2's probably the next best choice, and then 1 is a great choice as well when you can break that rock.
All right.
That's pretty much always 2 levels saved. But that said, like if it's 2 or 6, sometimes you can skip the whole world. Even for that matter, with breakable locks, you could even consider going to 7, and maybe you get lucky and you get to break a lock and get the world for free.
You know,
Torstol completes world 5.
when I go to 7, I don't think about a hammer ever. I need to like make note of it or something because I always forget that that's a thing in 7. Oh, wait, MrEgaming taking damage there, losing his tail.
Our friend Chris DeJoy chiming in, World 1 is the best choice in her opinion, since you can break that rock, and yeah, World 1 is an excellent choice. And it's the most guaranteed choice.
Right.
Those other worlds, like sometimes you save a level, sometimes you save 6 levels. It's usually closer to the first one than the second one.
Right, but every now and again you'll get that perfect world where you can just skip everything and not have to do anything. Rarely, but it does happen.
I do have Sama still in the lead here. I don't have audio for him, unfortunately. Sama completed 2 worlds.
Very nice.
And goes for World 1. He's got 2 hammers. He's going to break the lock. And now he's going to break the rock. Double hammer strat on World 1.
Beautiful hammer, bro, and then gone.
Breaking that lock saved him 3 levels.
That's such a good time save.
That's massive. 4 levels and a fort rather for 2 hammers. That is an excellent bargain.
Ooh, Larry throwing his Cheerios. Ah, he's small. They've all been small. Roy was a bum.
All right, so Sama getting through his 3rd world, and we'll see how the hammers shake out for the other players when they encounter World 1. I believe there was a hammer that everybody picked up, and then there was one that he got from Basic Fort that there's no guarantee that his opponents will have picked up.
Oh, cute suit for Sinister-Sama. Going into his 4th world already.
And we see 2 locks. Either this is the triple fort or Wendy's open.
What? This
And they have to play this first one. No other path unless you have 2 hammers.
salutes out. And lately, Krista, yes, he has been, unfortunately. Except for in the seed I played earlier, he was 5 and thick. Man, am I saving my typicals? The luck with my seeds I've been rolling for people has been fairly nice seeds. What happened? Am I going to roll the Garbo for the Kingslayers tonight?
Maybe. And that's a good reminder. Keep it tuned here. I believe it's on the same channel tonight. We've got the Kingslayers going once the Tanukis are done.
11 p.m. Eastern.
Busy night of Mario 3 rando action.
Not the one I sent you. All my seeds are terrible. If I roll them for myself, you know they're going to be bad. I can never cut myself any slack.
Man's in the chat for Dr. Torstol.
Oh, boss. I hate Boss Bass here, man. And he's still
Oh,
got
he gets
gobbled.
eaten. But you know what? That statue's not going to digest well, so at least he'll have that bit of vengeance. A boss bass going to have an upset stomach.
Oh,
Mystery
man.
Gaming going to basic fort. Mystery Gaming going to pick up this hammer. We're still flying over the insanity, and hey, look, boss bass. It's an altitude. Oh no!
Oh, man.
A disgusting start to Ice World.
Oh, and MrEgaming just dodged all those boomerangs. Jeez.
Well done.
If you don't fly up the side and you go the normal way, I have noticed Boss Bass doesn't go all the way up to the top. He stays on the bottom. Aw, that was so sad. Poor Boss Bass. I felt bad for him there, stuck upside down, mouth open forever.
Beats the fire bro and finds Wendy. Gonna go for the tail.
Grab
for
those
the airship.
coins. Oh,
We're still getting through the boss bass this time.
he wasn't bothering with those coins with Boss Bass there. Like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah, the priority is just not getting eaten. Sama makes pretty quick work of Wendy. Sama's still in the lead here. Mystery Gaming just getting to the World 2 airship.
Sama is hauling Bunda.
And we've seen him carry a lead into World 8 before. So, a win is certainly a possibility here.
Oh, definitely. Mort is... Aw, only a twofer, but he was salty.
3 worlds down for Mystery Gaming.
Dr. Torstol, I do that same thing all the time. Go to duck jump in the water arena, and it's like, oh crap.
We're still going to replenish the coins.
Shake it like a salt, shake it like a salt, shake it.
And there was a hammer from Peach on World 2, so I believe Mystery Gaming is going to have the double hammer available.
Very nice. And Torstol just picked up a hammer suit.
Well, looks like Mystery Gaming is going to split the difference here. Going to just use the one hammer and then play Gatekeeper. And we don't know what the other level is.
What world do they still have 6, 7, 2 left? Understandable why you didn't want to blow the second hammer. Carpet port for Sama. And 6-6 for Torstol. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, the blooper moved in front of the flower.
Rude.
That was the worst thing that could have happened.
Oh, keep that squid down there. Just duck. Oh. Okay. It should be clean now.
The ascent, that was the other level.
Oh.
So that's huge for Sama. He skipped the ascent. He skipped Gatekeeper.
Very
And
nice.
he hammered the rock.
2 very long levels. Very good call there. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love me a good Gatekeeper. P-speed on the conveyor belt is fun. But man, it's long.
Yeah. The only redeeming quality is that at least there's a bunch of coins. Oh no! Into the deep ravine, as Sama would say.
Oh yeah. Besides the coins though, you get guaranteed power-ups. Just go in a door and come back out and you can get it fully powered up. Not have to worry about it.
And Sama does not have any coins with which to equip the power-up, so any power-ups are going to have to be the ones in the level. And that also helpful star is what he gets. Hopefully the second power-up is a bit more useful. We see MrEgaming died a time. You only get 200 seconds on the bros. And so you could take damage twice and run out of time. Like before you run out of damage. So
Oh,
I
this
believe that was
is a
a hammer.
nasty 6-4. Very nice though. Hammer strats.
Not every day you see hammers used on this level.
Oh no. It's terrifying going through this anything other than small.
MrEgaming getting through World 1.
Oh, trusting those flippers. About give me a panic attack there, Dr. Torstol.
And Sama's through World 7, that was?
See, 5 and 6 left. Going 6.
5 and 6, which are the potentially long ones, and we know that 6 has a bit of a disgusting level to start with. And we do have the faster bass this week for Kaizo week. Picks up the flower, so
Not gonna
we
worry
could
about
barbecue
boss
that
bass.
fish.
Oh yeah, but boss bass, he ain't gonna be worrisome at all because he's gonna be at the bottom where he belongs. Ducking
Plus the
left
green
is
first.
awkward. Sorry.
No problem.
Very nice shell kick to kill the boss bass down there. But now he's gonna follow you up.
Sama gets the kill on the bass. Upside down fish.
Oh, he came. Oh, that. Oh.
Oh, what a shame.
Just leave boss bass be in this level and you'll be
Sama's
okay.
got a cloud. Now go into the pipe. There you go. Go into the pipe. That way, if you die, you don't lose the cloud.
Right? No, it's always a good
And then
play.
you can box this bro. We see the pipes don't actually do anything useful on this map.
Using a music box on a bro? I thought that was only meant for Bowser's Castle.
No, Sama is going to be a bit of a rebel here and box the bro and shorts the jump. That is a tricky jump with that hot stepper or hot foot, whatever we call that. Torstol's going to bail on World 1. I'm guessing to come back with some hammers, which he is going to find some hammers in World 2.
Look at that spade card. Let's go. Or, yeah, spade card. 2 up.
Boxing the bros again. Which, you know what I think? Okay, he's going to short this jump, unfortunately. I wonder if he's trying to stop himself from getting a marathon. And the box is free to use. So it makes perfect sense, especially in World 6, where that's the spot where you're going to get a lot of marathons.
Torstol got robbed on that. He jumped in the Goomba, went right through the middle of him. Oh, that was horrible.
Disgusting hitbox. Sama into Donut Fort and gonna be out of Donut Fort.
Easy boom boom. Thank goodness. Get out of there. Love
So
the
6 and 7. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm sorry.
6 and 7 left to go for MrEgaming. Let's see which one he goes with next. Gonna go with 6. Sama getting another painful level. Takes the death to the cheap.
Oh.
Now, if I'm... Okay, he's gonna go for the Toad House. I was about to say, if I'm Sama, I consider playing the coin chip here and picking up the coins, picking up the 1-up, and then come back to 6-6 with power-ups.
Yeah, agreed. There you go.
You need every one of those coins, just in case it takes you more than one try. MrEgaming gets eaten by the boss bass.
Hate to see it.
Sama gets his Kingslayer.
Boss bass following. Oh no! Mortis salty, Dr. Torstol. Stun locked him.
Takes it through. It's 4 worlds down now for Dr. Torstol.
Man, seeing 6-6 in 6 is wrong.
Alright, Sama's in the pipe section. Looks like he's getting pretty favorable pipes here.
Oh yeah. He's out of there. But be careful, Boss Bass is hungry at the end.
Torstol gets the hammer, and now he's going to go back to World 1. And going to double hammer his way through World 1.
Ooh, Sama has tail for 1-1. We gonna see some fly strats.
You get P-Speed? He can get P-Speed.
It's so satisfying getting P-Speed here.
Picks up a few coins along the way as well. We're still within essentially free World 1, thanks to those hammers.
Larry was being a bully. Oh yeah, that's right. It was 6-6 and 6-4 in World 6. Oh. Sorry, my cat jumped on my keyboard. Oh, just run, Sama. Oh, be careful though. Fidget
Through there, gets through there.
Fidget spinner
Good
of
job.
death.
MrEgaming into 6-6 now. Sama gets 2-2. Pretty tame level to finish out World 6.
Forever slow Air Force, the way it's meant to be.
Some people say it's better with the scroller on.
If I have tail or fire, yeah. I prefer it.
Otherwise, it's so scary.
It's scary both ways, honestly. I can do it easier with scroll, but I will forever take Air Force slow and kill every single Rocky Wrench. Because if I don't, I always get nailed or something.
Sama in the World 6 airship, MrEgaming a few levels behind.
Oh, damage. Very nice tail flick and save from taking I know I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh, the hitbox. Watch out for that third ball.
Oh,
4
good.
hits and done.
I'm surprised I haven't seen more of the grabbing the booty strat since it's Karibo on Stomp, right?
Yeah, it is Karibo on stop. The one problem is when you shake off that boot, you do lose the 100 seconds as though you were taking damage.
Oh, really?
Really,
Oh,
unfortunately.
man.
And if we were playing with JP damage, you would end up small. Which Tanukis don't play with JP damage. I believe the other divisions do, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah. I'm dreading my race on Friday. Fast Boom Boom, not fun and is absolutely terrifying. It's extremely hard to do.
It is. 100% agree.
See, that should have taken me 30 minutes, took me an hour because of them.
I believe it. Took me longer to work through my seat on Saturday. We did the weekly. Like, I finished it after... I gave up on stream. I finished it after. And, yeah, those boom booms didn't get any easier, unfortunately.
Nope. Like, there's no time to react, pretty much. Thankfully, you guys don't have to deal with that. Kinda wish I was in the Tanuk group.
Torstol gets through Wendy and has just World 7 to go. MrEgaming, that's a complete World 6, so everyone's going to be on their last world before Bowser. And Torstol making the comeback, as Danny P. Speed pointed out. And yeah, they're neck and neck. So Torstol is actually just ahead of MrEgaming right now.
Ooh.
Torstol's entered World 7 already, and MrEgaming has yet to do that. And let me try clicking that button again. I swear I pressed the button that MrEgaming completed World 6, but the tracker is not tracking.
Sama's right there with him, too, on the last world. Ooh, flight strats! Aw. I thought I was gonna see bottom path flight from Sinister-Sama. Looked like they were setting up to do it.
Yeah, it's tricky. If you bonk yourself, you could just take a spill, and
Oh, for
I don't blame
sure.
Sama for playing a little bit conservative.
Oh, ate by the waffle for Dr. Torso. Oh, have a free one-up. Ah! Oh, now the timer. See, that's just as hard to manage as a fast boom boom. The timer, the time attack.
Yeah, thankfully here he's got the timer and he's small, so like really no difference with that situation. But yeah, there's levels where, yeah, as you said, that does become tricky to manage,
Especially if you're
especially with the
used to
Karibo.
Oh, right. And then there's some levels it's just easier to damage boost through. You have to think about all that. Like, you can't damage boost through everything now.
Sama's gonna clap that last level and go into the airship.
We're seeing World 8 here now, aren't we?
We will very soon see World 8.
How many bridges?
How many bridges?
Please, if any of my seeds, please just be this the 4-bridger. That's all I ask.
I'm gonna say 0. Because last time we wanted 4, we got 0. Maybe we say 0 when we get 4.
Okay, I can go with that. Ooh, MrEgaming got an anchor.
So Sama gonna be the first one to see World 8.
Oh, we got some froggy suit. Oh, and a damage boost. Well, it's a ship. It is a long ship, though.
And that star power-up is going to replenish 100 seconds for MrEgaming.
Oh, I forgot that's a thing. That's nice. And we get to see some nice swaggy P-Speed strats. Don't trust the screws. Oh my goodness. One of these times they're going to completely despawn on you and then you'll never trust them again.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't trust those either. MrEgaming hot on Sinister-Sama's heels, and this is an acceptable seed.
Oh
2F for Sama.
I rolled an acceptable seed? Oh no. Oh, Dr.
Oh,
Torstol.
no.
Anchor is frog.
Anchor is frog, we're told.
It's
Nice.
cute, especially when you're in a frog suit and you're climbing up a vine. It is the most adorable thing in the world, but managing the frog suit physics is such a hassle.
It is.
But running with the shell is really, really fun.
And so the gap from Sama to MrEgaming is just 2F. Sama completes, and now we're going to get some pipe checks. Unlock.
Oh, the dream
is over.
dead.
Check another pipe. That's a pipe to nowhere. At least nowhere useful.
This
Maybe
is
we check the tank.
right. This
Not
is
gonna-
looking like a pretty linear World 8 so far.
So I'm going to check that second pipe on the first screen now before checking that tank to see if it's real or not. Okay, we see 2 locks.
What the heck is this? You're forced to play the tanks before you can move anywhere.
All right. Is this the real tank? No, it's not. It's the fake tank. Required fake tank. Well done.
Oh, it had to be a water level.
And MrEgaming is going to hammer the lock. Hammers do break locks.
At least there's
And-
power-ups here. Oh!
So he's made it onto the hand bridge. And we see one bridge and a level.
Atlantis. You know you want to be Atlantis level. Let's go.
And MrEgaming going into 3F1. Hence has the knowledge advantage at this point as well. Knows the path to Bowser. Knows what's required.
Grab that fire. Be careful. Those jellyfish are meat.
Torstol just getting into World 8 now. And no locks on this screen, so MrEgaming gonna have to backtrack to see if this was the answer, and it was not.
It's gonna be that fort behind the level. You know it.
But first, we have to go to Alcatraz with a mini-boss.
And it is
got
valid
a cloud.
and acceptable. Valid and acceptable.
Nice.
Oh my
He's got
goodness.
2 clouds.
I didn't really roll this seed. This is not a jade seed.
MrEgaming with 2 clouds, so gets to skip Alcatraz.
Very
Massive
nice.
advantage.
I'm gonna maybe, I don't know, maybe 3F2 is the answer. That'd be pretty funny. Nope. Dang.
We saw the lock break.
Yep, lock broke, not 3F2, so this is the answer.
All right, so it's MrEgaming's to lose. And I feel like we've been saying that a lot this season.
Oh, yeah. They're clean sweep if they nail this in.
One more level that he's not going to play because he's got a cloud. Hammer suit equipped. Torstol taking the death on the fake tank.
Y'all trusting running through the bottom of those lasers too. Every now and again you'll get hit by it.
If I don't have a star, I go top route every time on that.
Oh yes, I have been hit so many times just running through the bottom. I don't even bother doing it that way anymore. Just go top.
Sama's in 3F2 now, or 3F1. I forgot which. You see how good my memory is. I think it was F2.
Water is 3F2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3F. Yeah. I had to think about it. I play Warpless and I still can't keep track of half of them.
MrEgaming gets the hammer kill. Gets the hammer kill. MrEgaming has run the table.
Clean sweep by MrEgaming. G heckin' G. And on that note, Sama
Well
is
done.
forced to play 7-5. I'm sorry. Definitely did not protect the Tanooks this seed.
Sama goes for the power up. It's going to be a tail, which is going to be nice because now we can do tail strats on the second floor.
Oh, definitely. And welcome in MrEgaming. G heckin' G.
GG, everybody.
Well done.
How's it feel? Clean sweep every seed.
First time in history. I am pretty pumped right now.
Oh, I bet. That is awesome. Congrats. You killed it tonight.
Oh, Sama and torstol are both playing Alcatraz. I had not double cloud to get around that. Not doing with that at the end of this seed.
I don't blame
that was
you.
huge.
Yeah.
There
I had
was
to
a
take
couple...
a quick look.
Right? No, there's a couple nasty levels that you guys played tonight.
First seed was just Jet, which was amazing. This second one definitely had some fun levels in there.
Well, thankfully it wasn't as bad as what my seeds normally can get.
I mean, I went through a seed of yours last week, and it was interesting. Very interesting.
Wait till Atlantis 5-9, 7F2, 6F1, they're all forced in World 8.
Oh, no, thank you. I'll pass.
Oh, we're gonna see... Oh, I didn't even see 3-2. Is that what was...
That was on the Bowser Islands. That's the one that Mystery clouded at the end.
Not a bad one.
Not terrible at all, actually.
3 coins, can definitely use that for before Boozer. No
Yeah,
boss mass to worry about.
Yeah, that's a hammer suit right there.
Yep. Yeah, I knew I had to save. I saw Bowser's Island with a level on it, so I knew I had to save one of the 3 clouds. So I'm glad I had that extra one to be able to cloud Alcatraz and then cloud back out of Alcatraz.
Yeah, that was huge.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, torstol.
Oh, Torstol taking the spill there. And Sama in Bowser's Castle. Sama, if he can close this out, gonna find himself second place.
Nice.
He actually led a good chunk of the way.
Oh yeah, he was ahead for a while. I think him saving World 6 and World 5 for the very end might not have been the perfect call to make.
Well, we got to do him sometime, and the important thing is, though,
Right.
he was able to double hammer Worlds 1.
Oh yeah, that saved so much time.
Sama lost his top donut, so he's going bottom route. Let's see if he can do this somewhat tricky dance to get through.
It may be
watch the
just
lasers.
me. Bottom route Bowser, like the actual room, feels more difficult than top.
Very much so. It's the fireball right here when it comes to a double
Fireballs,
fireball right here.
Oh,
Oh, careful!
Yeah,
That's
that's
3.
tricky. Yeah,
There's
wait
4.
for it. One more. There you go, Sama. You're good. Finish her off.
patience is key.
Get the hammer kill. Get the hammer
No,
kill.
no cuddle. No cuddle. Nice job,
GG!
Sama.
Let's heckin' go! Finishing time for MrEgaming 37:45. Sinister-Sama with that second place 42:23. Let's heckin' go. GG.
GG, Sama. I see he's in chat with us already.
Welcome!
Yeah, it didn't help that I freaking hit my hand on the desk at seed 1. Yeah.
You killed it this seed. Like, you led the way for a huge chunk of this seed here. Like, you were just hauling. You kicked the booty.
Best seed. This was my PB, surprisingly enough, for open world.
Ooh, GG!
Yeah, my Kaizo time was 10 minutes slower. So
You killed it there, Sama.
the only problem I had throughout the seed was a couple stupid deaths throughout the way, and then when I made it to Bowser's, I was like, why is that not done yet? Okay, let's start routing. And then I saw it, I was like, perhaps I shouldn't have used that double hammer back in World 1. Maybe I shouldn't have clouded somewhere else. But yeah.
That World 1 was beautiful by you, though. You literally only played the bro and you were gone.
I mean, I single-handed it, so you got 2 levels on me right there.
Yeah, and those 2 levels that you skipped were Gatekeeper and the Ascent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
90 minutes, 90 seconds that you will not get back, and then just a plain long world. I was like, yeah, and the double hammer, and when I went to World 3, and I was like, Oceanside, there is a warp on the other side. Let's hope the 50-50 gamble paid off, and it did. I was like, oh, really, Whitney? I was like, okay.
GG's Dr. Torstol with a 4407.
GG, Torstol.
Oh, I screwed up World 7 so badly.
I didn't even play a whole lot of World 7. That was
Yeah.
I did a bonus castle and level in World 7.
Oh no.
Cause I was pipe exploring and I saw the first castle. I'm like, this always solves the something on the final island. Let's do this. And then it broke the mushroom house slot. I was like, oh.
That's
Oh,
always
yeah.
my luck too.
Yeah, I saw there was a fort at the mainland. I was like, hey, let's see if it breaks. Broke. I'm like, what's up with the 50-50 wins today? Jesus, I'll take them. I will gladly take the 50-50s.
Yeah, nice
But-
when you can win those.
Yeah, World 3 was interesting though. I thought about going to double hammer that, but I didn't. And I was very pleasantly surprised that not the first 2 pipes, but the 3rd pipe had Wendy unblocked. I was ready to go do that fort that was on the other end of the pipe. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
It was a fairly nice World 3 map. To think about it, there was a couple maps like that where you could just zip right through it.
Yeah, I committed my double hammer to World 1 because I was like, I ain't doing 5 levels.
Do not blame you there.
I had to do at least 1 hammer there, that's for sure. I saved 1 because I only used 1. And I only had 1.
I had
What?
3 at one point.
I only had
Yeah,
the one. I had what, 2 hammers? I had 2 hammers, and I was like, World 1, because I don't trust Oceanside, so grass, lock, and I was like, I play it, bro, move on. And I was like, okay, that was fast. I was like, that was done. World 4 was meh. World 4 was meh,
Yeah.
and I accidentally, and I was supposed to go to Oceanside sooner, I accidentally went into Desert Hill. Ah! I accidentally went into Desert Hill, I was like, okay, I might as well knock out Desert Hill.
The Desert was interesting with the 3 forts, actually.
I only played 1.
I only played
Yep.
1 too. It was basic fort.
Yeah, I played basic
Yeah.
fort as well, and I actually went for the item because since it was basic fort,
Ditto.
I was like, let's see what's up there. And then
And it was a hammer.
It was a
yeah,
hammer.
it was a hammer. Yeah, it was a hammer.
Yep, it was a hammer.
Yeah, it was a hammer, and Peach decided, let's throw you another. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
World
Anybody
6
got
was a-
bored and?
Hmm?
Did anybody get bored and try what the anchor was?
I never found an anchor.
I was like, I'm too behind to click it.
never-
Anchor was a human mustard special.
That it was.
It was amphibious
Froggy
gear.
froggy.
Yeah, amphibian gear. The funny part was, when I went into World 6, I was like, this is gonna be a long one because all 4 pipes was there. There was just the 1 fort. I was like, oh, they're gonna have us do the endurance tests. And me without clouds. Luckily enough, the stages were easy enough. Though that world's, it seems like 6-6. I look at 6-6, I'm like, let's get it out of the way. And I get done with them, like, why is it that everyone else struggles on that particular stage and I'm sitting over here just
I hate
autopilot?
6-6.
I
hate
have autopilot 6-6 twice today.
I'd
And
rather do 5-9 than 6-6.
Shoot, I'd rather
Same.
no. I'll take a if I have at least a mushroom, run the 6-6. Rerun the 6-6
6-6 is
without
good.
question.
No, I'd take 5-9 over 6-6 any day as well.
Oh no! I'm going to debate it. I'd rather run the 6-6. I run the 6-6
Oh.
hands all day, every day, all day, and twice on Sunday. Now that 7-5 at the end, I was like, oh no, there's an Alcatraz. Why is there Alcatraz?
Because it was
then
a
it-
jade seed, that's why.
Yeah, and
Hey,
there was
Al-
a mini, hey, you added a mini boss. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cheese this, and I did. I was like, oh, I don't have to pay speed. Who needs speed? Duck, fly, go up, duck, and just float on through.
Love it.
So Alcatraz, I clouded in and clouded out to get to the castle and didn't play it at all.
Yeah, you had double cloud. You actually had 3 clouds. You skipped that level and you skipped 3-2 in front of Boozer's castle as well.
Well, where were the clouds? I felt like I was.
Peach had one.
He said 2.
Oh
Peach
yeah,
had
because
2.
I know I used 1 at in Desert Hill to go really quick there at the end of it. Trying to think where I used the. I'm trying to think where I used the. If I had to, I can't remember.
It was on a cloud. It was on a cloud. It was on a ship. The third I had 3 clouds and one of them was on a ship. I remember one of them on a ship. I'm on a boat and got a
Yeah,
cloud.
that sounds right. Yeah, I think the coin
Yeah.
ship had one.
Yeah, I'm on
Yeah.
a boat. Well,
And then the other thing to keep in mind is the peach order will give you a cloud if it's an item that you already have that is the actual peach item. And depending on the order that you played, maybe you ended up with extra clouds that way. I honestly can't remember what peach had what, so
Yeah.
maybe or maybe not.
I can't confirm either. It's very hard to monitor and track and come. So 3 races or 4 for that matter. So G heckin' G tonight, William.
All I know is I call Alcatraz 7F3, and where's my boom boom fight in it? That's all. That's all I
Yeah.
have to say.
That's about right. It's just missing the boom boom.
Yeah, you'd expect to have one. So, yeah, so that's week 4 in the books. So Sama, how do you feel about your progression through these 4 weeks?
I'd rather scavenger hunt and Kaizo because the open world format is really fun. Yeah,
It is amazing.
When you got an opportunity to see where all the worlds are at, you get an option of actually going through it. And I hate to say it, but if we keep going with this open world, we might actually have a cult following because I'm not the only one in this boat. Scavenger hunt and Kaizo week was absolutely amazing.
Do you want to do my Kaizo week race? I don't want to go against Fast Boom.
Good luck with that.
Oh man.
I am leaving you to the lava. I am dropping you with the boss fast. I am dipping you in butter. I am breading you with grits.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. We got a Kingslayer match at 11 here that's gonna have the Fast Boom Boom. I can't say what I really call him. Smarter Max, which is Fast Lakitu. But I do
Spike with the sniper scope. Oh,
yes, that's gonna be fun. But we have the points so far for everybody. Thank you, Dust Minion, for posting them in the Discord. Dr. Torstol with 45. MrEgaming with 72. And Sinister with 30. That's a lot of points, y'all. Dr. Torstol has clinched a spot in the finals along with MrEgaming. So sorry, Sinister-Sama.
After that abysmal first week, I was like, I have to come up with some miracles, and wasn't happening this season.
I'll tell you what, Sama, you remind me of where I was the last season. Like, you get better every week, and I think come the next season, like, you'll be a much better player, and you'll be putting up some much more competitive times. I've seen the improvement every week, and well done to that. Well done on that.
Definitely. I see you all in Fire Flower soon. That's for certain, the way you guys have been playing. 100%.
Yeah, but
I just wanted to take a game off Mr. E, and it didn't. And I was 40 seconds off. I got another chance.
You have another
chance. More chances.
And it's the time when it counts. It's the finals. That's when it counts. If you're going to take a game off of them, that's the next week is the time to do it.
Yeah, I took a game off Tadhouse. Didn't fail to take one off Mr. E. But what is that seeding though? You and Tadhouse haven't had a match yet. That's kind of interesting.
Right.
It's going to be fun in the finals, or seeing him for the first time.
So, looking at the rest of the division, so the final Tanuki game, that'll be Friday night. That'll feature Tanhouse, myself, and Sharky. The playoff scenario there, Tanhouse has already clinched. And provided I run both races, the best Sharky will be able to do is tie me. If Sharky wins both, and I finished last in both races, and we'll have to go to a sudden death seed. Otherwise, I'll be getting that final spot.
Sudden death.
And anything can happen. This is Rando.
That's the truth. Sama, I'll be sitting with you after this, my race in the sidelines cheering on the finalists.
Yeah, I'll probably be doing comms, but that's one season down. But now, Mega Man 2 Randomizer's tourney is now up and running, and I got a rematch for my first round match.
Very nice.
Yeah, I have that going on, and then I might have to be looking in the Duckling League as well. So I'm gonna probably have a very nasty fall season. If another season rolls around here, I'm gonna probably be doing that. So my back end's gonna be absolutely packed. Bunch of practices and stuff like that. But congratulations to Tristal and to Mr. Egg. Both of y'all will be heading over to the finals, and two of you will be heading over to Fireflower at this rate.
That truth, 100%. The way y'all played really, really well tonight, especially with what the seeds threw at you guys. Did amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, everyone.
Alrighty. Well, I'm getting ready to do old man stuff and go to sleep. I got work in the morning, so y'all have a good one.
Have a good night.
Have a great night, and GG.
Me too. Have a good night, everybody.
a great
Good
one.
night. Don't forget the Kingslayer match at 11 o'clock. It's going to be, oh, let me see, that's Human Mustard, Danny P. Speed, and Teeks88. Gotta stay and watch it. It is going to be awesome seeing these runners do the Kaizo week.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
It's also on SpeedGaming too.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to leave the
Right
channel.
here.
15 minutes. Go get yourself a snack, a drink, come back with some popcorn, because I'm going to be rolling them a seed tonight that's going to be worth the watch.
All right. And unless there's any other thoughts, just quick thanks to SpeedGaming for helping us broadcast this. Dust Minion always helping get things set up. Danny P. Speed for organizing this league. The developers of the Rando, Fred and McCobra. Couldn't do it without the Rando for sure. Give our runners a follow, Dr. Torstol, MrEgaming, Sinister-Sama, and as well as the commentators Angelic Jade and myself, William in Texas. And have a great night. Keep it right here. We do have Kingslayer coming up in about 15 minutes or so.
Peace.